Perhaps you remember last weekend's homily. Just a couple salient points of the homily itself. We mentioned that abortion has been legal since January 23rd, 1973. In that span of time, 67 million babies, unfortunately, have been aborted. I also showed some baby clothes and mentioned that those little baby clothes represents the 67 million babies who never got a chance to wear those clothes. As much as we mourn the loss of that incredible number of lives of potential babies, today we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to celebrate the lives of babies. Here at St. Margaret Mary's Parish, last year, 2020, we had 25 babies baptized in this parish. This is something we do every year, not only baptize babies, but at every baptism, we always give mom and dad what we call a little baptismal lamb. It's a little lamb, and it says, "I was baptized today." It has the baby's name. And what we do is we hand it to the mom and dad as a little keepsake. We're going to be traveling through the list of names of the babies we had baptized last year, and we're going to pray for them. At the end of each name, I will be saying, "Thank you, God," and you'll add, "for this life." So let's place the first name on the wall just to show you what it looks like. And you see at the very end, I'll say, "Thank you, God," you'll say, "for this life." So what we want to do is pray for those 25, and the first one baptized was back in February. So Nora Jane Schauber, thank you, God. Victoria May Goth, thank you, God. Laker James Shield, thank you, God. Adelaide Susan Kellaway, thank you, God. Luke James Riffschneider, thank you, God. Lane Jonathan Carlo, thank you, God. Jocelyn Sophisha Kalis, thank you, God. Bryce George Ekman, thank you, God. Noah Joseph Figueroa, thank you, God. Jackson Michael Figueroa, thank you, God. Dexter Anthony Figueroa, thank you, God. Grace Elizabeth Amato, thank you, God. Georgia Grace Kellen, thank you, God. Colton Michael Glasternka, thank you, God. Amberly Ray Briscoe, thank you, God. Easton Patrick Knoll, thank you, God. Ezra Amadeus Martin, thank you, God. Adeline Grace Zanotti, thank you, God. Rhett James Bordick, thank you, God. Rocco Desney Oshnock, thank you, God. Olivia Rose Javik, thank you, God. Olivia Christina Sugates, thank you, God. Miles John McAlpin, thank you, God. Walter William Barca, thank you, God. Claire Nicole Barca, thank you, God. Well, thank you for allowing us to do that. It's just very beautiful, too. As much as we mourn the death of all those babies due to abortion, it's always important to praise the good Lord for allowing these babies to be brought into the world. Not only did the good Lord allow these babies to be brought into the world, but there are two people that allowed each one of these 25 little ones to be baptized, to be brought into the world back in 2020. That was the mom and dad. So in a moment, we're going to recognize the mom and dads. They're not necessarily here, but they might be watching us live stream. We not only want to recognize these mom and dads of the 25 babies we just prayed for, but all mom and dads here tonight, because at one point, back when you gave birth to your son, your daughter, your sons or daughters, you and your wife and your husband, you both said yes to life. We also want to recognize all those future mom and dads, all those who know that if they're blessed as a husband and wife, if they're blessed to get pregnant, they're going to bring that child full term and bring that child into this world. So for all moms and dads who have said yes to life, give them a round of applause. And please rise for a profession of faith.